Happy Flossmas, everyone! My name is Kari, this is Tiger Lily Designs, and here we are on day 11 of Flossmas. Happy Saturday to ya! Shockingly, I'm getting going here early this morning. I'm all alone, so I was able to get her done. Come down here in my Christmas sweater. I've got a day, I'll share with you what I got going on later. So I just wanted to dress festive, get excited. So let's jump right into our daily Flossmas fun. Day 11. I don't want to speculate and say it's another pattern, but it has the feeling that it could be. Oh, good, got my glasses. It is. This is just so far a smorgasbord of goodness. Let me show you first. Get my glasses while you guys are taking a sweet look and see what it says. Oh, goodness. Okay. The Primitive Hair Winter Essentials. Well, what a beautiful little cardstock cover. The pattern is both printed on the cardstock and a little paper insert. It's 3 DMCs and then 4 fancy flosses with a couple DMC conversions. I think those are what those numbers are. Primitive hair, so it measures 110 by 147. So it's got a sweet Santa, a cake plate. Oh, the little carousel horse, the stocking, all these little motifs. I'll have to look at them a little closer. But I would bet they would be like this snowman for sure. This snowman could pop out and make a super quick stitch ornament. I'm kind of digging on him as a separate little get her done project. Listen, every day I feel like I say I'm gonna get this one up and get right on it. But let's just be honest, because I've got 24 in my little bags right here. Speaking of, someone has asked me which bags they are, so I will give you the Amazon link below as to what bags I grabbed. I don't know right or wrong, but they're working out great. So as always, let's dig right in. So what these bags are is they're bigger than an 8 by 11, or 8.5 by 11, because that's what the paper is on side. So a smidge bigger, and they have the snap closure. They're good enough when I can't make project bags for 24 new projects that I'm sharing with you. Anyway, moving right along to Flossmas number 11's featured designer is Lucy Heaton. Oh my goodness, how have I not known about her until now? This wonderful lady is also a UK designer. It's UK Day 2. So she has been designing for over 30 years. Loves it. She is just, and she's just the sweetest woman. And so she's a UK designer, been over 30 years designing. So in that time, she has designed some fabulous goodies for you guys to check out. She's got an Etsy page, her own website, a Facebook group, a really active Instagram for you guys to check out. Something for everybody. And she's been in international magazines. She told me a couple of them. Living in Virginia, US. I don't know those magazines, but if you're international, you've probably seen her before, but she was new to me. Excuse me. And so I'm super excited to find her. I've already got this pattern stitched out. I love it. Not completely, like I do for you on the daily. I try to get an hour in every day just so you can kind of get a scale of what we've got. So today's feature pattern from Lucy Heaton is going to be, it's called the Christmas Wreath. I think is that what she called it? Christmas Wreath. And she charted it in DMC Etoile. How sweet is this little dove? I mean, adorable, really. And so this pattern is a great so it's a circle, obviously, and it measures Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Hold, please. 48 count Aida. It's going to measure 4.93 by 4.86. So basically a 5 by 5 design if you do it on a 14 count. And so it will fit perfect. So you can frame it like she did in a square frame. But I'm kind of thinking a 6-inch hoop. Get a bit of a nice border. And I mean, it's a little bigger than to be an ornament on your tree. 6 inches, that's a little aggressive. But it'll be super, like put it in one of those plate stands, or, you know, those little fold them up things that you stand up. Anyway, 6-inch hoop, adorable. That's how I'm thinking I'm gonna finish it. So let me show you what I did. So like I said, she charted it in DMC Etoile, which is adorable. It's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors, minimal back stitch. The back stitch is only, you can see this little viney thing that's in the dove's mouth, a couple of the snowflakes, a little back stitch, but nothing overly, nothing back stitch heavy. A couple things that look like Smyrna crosses, but I think it's like a version of it because it's really just like a bigger cross because it's on Aida. I don't know. Not complicated at all is the moral of the story. So, I wasn't feeling the toile. Not because I don't, I'll be honest, I've never stitched with a toile. And the fear of the stitchy, the glittery, the texture, I know that takes a little special finesse. And so instead, I knew I was gonna take this beautiful pattern and put a little tiger lily twist on it. I wanted my white dove to pop. Now, of course, if it's in a toile, it would have popped, but I didn't want to do a toile. So I put her on pink. Yes, I know I have a pink problem, but you know what? That's okay. Pink makes me happy. So last night I got, as you can see, the little white dove all outlined. So she's ready for some mindless fill-in. Hopefully later on today, I'll have some, maybe not today. Later on, eventually, I will have some easy mindless brain fill-in time. So, but as you can see, so I'm switching her all up. This is not just a one switch. This is all the switches. And so since I was doing mine on pink, I kind of had to tweak the pattern just a smidge. And so I went down to my thread wall and I decided that since this was a small pattern, just a 60, what did I say? 60 by 60-ish. I was like, this is a perfect one just to grab some fancy flosses. Pull what I want, pull what I have, use what you have. I'm a big fan of use what you have. And because this pattern is so great, it's only 7 flosses, 1 white. So I think I'm using 5,200. That's what I use the dove in. There's 2 shades of green, a light green and a dark green, a pink for the pink flower, and then 3 shades of red for the berries. That's it. So I was like, okay, I got that on my wall, no problem. So what I did is I had a little floss toss, and let me share with you the colors. Obviously you can see I've only stitched the white and the green so far. Let's see how, holding up 6 flosses and not dropping them all. Let's see. Okay, so those are the ones I chose. It's a combination. No, Classic Colorworks is 2 Classic Colorworks and 3 Gentle Arts. And really, I just, you know, the pink is a geranium. And then the 3 reds, I have a currant, a hollyberry, and a ribbon red. Spring green is my bright, vibrant green. And then lagoon is the darker green. So that's what I decided to do with this super adorable pattern by Lucy Heaton. So I'm loving it. I'm loving how it's coming together and all the things. All right. So that is featured designer. Of course, I will link all the ways to find Miss Lucy down below in the description box. Instagram, Facebook, her website, Etsy, all the things. Lots of PDFs, lots of goodness, lots of things to share. Okay, so the word of the day. Hold on. Let me put you on hold for a minute. And I'm back. Okay, see, so I left it over on my desk. I have all the words of the days already charted out on my little handy dandy clipboard. So I didn't want to forget what I had called today because I have something new to share with you. So the word of the day today is dove, because of that sweet, sweet dove in the middle of the pattern. Adorable. Okay. So that's the word of the day. Remember, Lucy, just like all of our other designers, has so generously donated a PDF pattern as a daily giveaway for today's episode. So use the word dove in your comment below and that will enter you in the giveaway. Now, as we've been talking about, let's do just a smidge of housekeeping and then I'll have a little share for you at the end. So I've been talking all along the grand prize and I think we're up to like 5 or 6 really good stuff so far, and it's only gonna get better. But I had a little brainstorming last night. I was thinking, I've been talking about how the big grand giveaway is gonna be on the 25th. Okay, well, that's well and good, but we're gonna tweak that. So welcome to the grand prize giveaway tweak, because it's only the 11th. We got some time. We're going to tweak it up, make it a little more reasonable, make it a little bit more like manageable, and you can do it type entry fun. Because really, if I'm pulling on the 25th, that means you have to, like, no bars, no question, watch on the 24th. Like, let's get real. I don't know about you, but the 24th, the holiday of the 24th, is a really big day for my family. And so, like, squeezing in a Flossmas and submitting my entry and doing all the things, that was, like, I wouldn't ask that of me. So I'm not asking it of you. So, tweak, welcome, we're tweaking, pay attention. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully you're at least listening while you're stitching. And I've been told that I ramble and I'm kind of loud and all the things. So you're going to catch up. It's going to be great. So the moral of the story is the grand prize drawing will not be on the 25th. Not. You will have the week from the 25th to December 31st to submit your entry. So that means you will have that breathing time to catch up on all the Flossmas episodes. Because remember, you need to know the word of the day for all 24 episodes. So as we get closer to the holidays, as people celebrate and travel and all the things, sometimes you can't do it. Well, I want as many people as possible to enter in this fabulous giveaway because I've got some great stuff coming in that are, anyway, you're going to want to win. So what I did this morning, again, getting her done first thing, is I created, because I'm a goober, but I created a crossword puzzle. Because it's fun. Okay. Obviously, the clues are not that hard. It's just day 1, day 2, day 3, whatever the day is. And so you put the word of the day in the crossword puzzle. Okay. It was just something fun. I know I was like, how am I going to have these people give me all 24 words? Like, I can't just put them in an email. It's just not fun. Like, everything, I think it needs to have a little fun to it. So it's not a hard crossword. You don't have to think about it. It's not like, oh my gosh, the New York Times, like crossword. No. You just go to, here we are on day 11. Day 11 is down 10. So you go to down 10, and it's right here, and it's 4 letters. And what was the word today? Dove. Fill it in. So hopefully, I know here we are on day 11. So we're almost halfway through. So you will have to do a little pre-work, but you got the weekend. It'll only take a hot second to fill in the last 10 words, get caught up, print. So down below in the description box where you're like, okay, great. Like I'm on board with this PDF crossword puzzle. It's going to be adorable. So all you have to do is complete the crossword puzzle, entering the word of the day from each Flossmas daily video. Between the 24th and the 31st, you take a picture of your completed crossword puzzle and you email it to me. Email address below. Winner will be randomly selected on January 1st. I'm going to put everybody's name in a hat. Something. Some kind of thing. In a YouTube video on January 1st. U.S. residents only for shipping. Okay, so I have gotten this question. I love all you international. I love my international watchers and subscribers and viewers and all the thing. But So the grand prize giveaway right now is definitely a box. It is not a, like a envelope-y thing. So I will ship US residents free shipping. If you're international and you still want to win, awesome, play along. But I will just ask for you to pay for the actual shipping internationally because it's just, it's, I can't control it all. So hopefully, I'm sorry. But, so the link to my website where you go and you just download this PDF file, real easy, is down below. And so it will just take you to my website. It's obviously free. You just download the PDF and then you get to fill it out. And we've got another 2 weeks of fun. But I thought that this was better. So that's my little switch on that. Okay, so as we're talking grand prize giveaway, what's going in the box today, Kari? Well, as you saw and you've seen over the last 11 days, I like to hand dye. I'm an Ada stitcher, so this is Ada, but it's 14 count, but when you dye on when you kitchen chemistry dye, I feel like it shrinks down to like a 15, 16 plus. I don't know. It's a little tighter than a super open 14. But anywho, it's an Ada, and I decided that today I went downstairs to my hand dye, to the fabric wall, and I grabbed a piece. This is a 12 by 12 inch piece of my hand dyed, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, bubblegum pink. I mean, right now I'm just dying for myself personally. I'm brainstorming with the idea of sharing, because you got a lot. Some people have asked me to share, because I'll be honest with you, finding fun colored Ada is not as easy as it is to find fun colored linen. And there was a comment a couple days ago, yesterday at some point, where they're like, Ada Stitchers, sing it loud and proud. Love that. And so I do. I make no apologies for the fact that I just can't see linen. I love it. Can't see it. And so this Ada is gorgeous, if I do say so. It's got nice modeling. It's hot. It's bubblegum to be pink. So this side is more just one pink. And then obviously sometimes I dunk in coffee too. So one side has more of a dingy coffee look, if that's the pink you like, or the bright pink. Anyway, today's giveaway add-on is a 12 by 12 inch piece of my Ada. And so that's gonna go into the giveaway box. You could stitch, we've had a couple projects, like this pink Santa. There was another Santa earlier and during Flossmas that I've stitched on pink. Obviously today's pattern from Lucy, I went ahead and put on pink, and I can guarantee you that pink will make another appearance later on in the Flossmas episodes. Anywho, so that's the grand prize giveaway. That's the crossword puzzle. Grand prize entry giveaway information. So now let me tell you about what I'm doing today, because it's just fun. Like I said, I'm sitting here all alone. Got a little stitchy chit chat. I should have my coffee with me. We could just, have a little morning chit chat. So today is Saturday, and my little town of Purcellville, Virginia, which is this cutie little Northern Virginia, Western Loudoun County. Lots of descriptions, but it's this cute little tiny town. Anyway, we have our town parade today. Now, of course, it's 3 years ago when I went to the parade, it was snowing. It was like magical Santa on the things, and it was snowing, and it was beautiful. Today, it's probably like gonna be 55. It was gonna rain, but now it's not, thank goodness. And so, anyway, town parade, all the little local kids in the groups and all the things. But the reason I'm super excited about today's parade, thank goodness my daughter doesn't watch my Flossmas. Again, she thinks I'm a dork, and I'm okay with that. 16-year-olds are fantastic, fabulous. But she thinks watching her mom talk on the YouTube is just like, no. Anyway, so I can share with you because I feel pretty confident she's not going to see it. So today she is in the parade. And so on the down low, like, shh, don't tell her. I'm going to see if I can get some video clips of her in the parade and share with you guys tomorrow. But she might not be like front and center. So we'll just have to see how it works, because where and how is she in the parade? Well, she's in the parade in the fire truck. So, So my daughter, about 9 months ago, give or take, when she turned 16, right when she turned 16, so almost a year ago, she has been wanting to volunteer as an EMT, and you have to be 16 to start. And so she went and did all the work and the training and all the things to do the EMT as well as fire. So my daughter is a volunteer firefighter. She's a 16-year-old about this big. It's adorable. I mean, granted, she's a redhead, so she's not going in the fires and but she's doing the work. She's hefting around these 50, 80 pound, 100-foot ladders. The things she tells me when she comes back from her daily, she goes once a week with her crew. She's crew one, in the town of Purcellville, volunteer firefighters. And so she, rides on the engines and does all the things so anyway, I just love this. I love it so much that she is just so excited, in this field. Like, she's found her calling. She wants to be in the field of medicine for her, her life aspirations, I guess. And so this is just, one path down that. And so it's all coming together. So anyway, why am I telling you that story? Well, A, because it's adorable, and, who doesn't love a good Christmas town parade? But, so that's super fun. But what I wanted to also share with you today is, I'm gonna be real honest. And again, there are some people that watch this and, newsflash, I don't have one present under my tree. Not a one. I don't know if I'm just not feeling I don't know if I'm just not feeling buying the things, just like random things I don't want to buy. Like, I don't want to buy randomness. Like, if I see something that's perfect, then I've bought it. So I have bought 3 things. I've made 2 things. So, a couple members, I've made something, a gift for them. And then I've bought 3 things that are perfect. It's like you see it and it's instant. It's not just randomness. So what I wanted to share with you is the one gift that is under the tree for Lily that was just perfect. So as you can tell, I like to support small. I like to support small designers, small makers, small artists, small. And so again, in my town of Purcellville, I participate in a couple different local artisan market boutique type things. I take some tiger lily gnomes and quilted products and all the things into these places. And so through that, I have made a network of maker friends. And one of those dear friends lives, a spit away from me, and her name is Megan, and her business is called Altered Threads. And so Megan, Altered Threads, I will link her Instagram below because you're going to want to find her, follow her, be her friend too. So Altered Threads, I don't know if she started off doing leather, but years ago I bought this leather tote from her. It is my purse. My daily purse is this beautiful leather tote. So that was, I kind of feel like where she started. And then she tangented into like I like to upcycle textiles. Mine are sweaters and t-shirts and vintage stitching and that kind of. Megan takes upcycling and vintage altering to a whole nother level. I mean, she is like a rock star. So let me tell you the story of what this is before you're like, what, huh? So Megan has salvaged from the Mayor Harold Grady fireboat, okay? A fireboat that served Baltimore, Maryland from 1961 to 2007. she salvaged, she purchased this from a Virginia shop called Salvage Dogs. They have a TV show. I think it's on TLC or DIY or HGTV. I'm not quite sure what network it's on, but the TV show is Salvage Dogs. And it's a Virginia, like, antique place. So season 10, episode 7, they salvaged a fire hose from this Baltimore boat. Okay? That's the history. So then Megan goes down to the Salvage Dogs and gets herself a fire hose. Can you believe it? So my daughter, the volunteer firefighter, again, don't tell her. If you're watching this and you know her, if you tell her, if she's not surprised on Christmas morning, I will know you told her. But this, it is grungy. How long did it live? Almost 50 years. Now, I don't know if this fire hose lived 50 years, but this was a fire hose. She calls them DOP kits. Now, of course, they're mainly, she's like, are you sure you want this for your daughter? Because she advertises this as a men's like toiletry bag. She lines it beautifully with this waterproofy material. You know, it's fully lined, fully ready to go. But the outside, she has her own little heat stamp, says altered threads. The outside is a fire hose. Okay? I love it. So this is right now the favorite gift. It's not under the tree yet because I haven't put it in a Santa sack yet. But this is the gift I'm favoriting. Oh, and she used this buckle. She also grabs like army duffel bags. I don't know if that's what this comes from, but she also like turns army duffel bags into like fabulous totes. Anyway, she's linked below. I did reach out to her this morning. Okay, don't be mad. She's all sold out of the fire hoses now. So you can't gift a fire hose DOP kit for Christmas. But what you can do is DM her if you have a firefighter or a man and somebody who like this just spoke to you. I told her, I warned her this morning that she might get some DMs. DM her and let her know. She's going to make a list. And she's like, Father's Day, this is your jam. Got plenty of time. Just get her done. Like, how great would it be to be done with Father's Day? Or, you know, your special someone's birthday. Maybe it's later on or early 22. She's got more fire hose. She just, as all makers do, there's not enough hours in the day to make all the things. But anyway. So I wanted to share so far my favorite gift. What's your favorite gift that you have, that you've bought so far that you're ready to gift? Shh, I promise I won't tell them, but I need a couple more ideas. Because like I said, I've got 5 gifts. And this is what I need. This is me. I've got 3 $25, you know, those secret elephant trader, you pull a hat and then you steal and do the things. So we do that on Christmas Eve with the big extended family. And they're $25 gifts. Okay. I could just go buy something random. Like I always do a lottery ticket one because that's always a hit. Like who doesn't love the chance of being a gazillionaire? But I need 2 more. And I don't just want random. I mean, I feel like I've done random. Like puzzles, board games. Like, do you have a go-to? Do you have a go-to for those $25 random secret elephant? I forget what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about. That thing. Share with me your secrets. And only a couple of my family members watch. So hopefully they don't read all the comments. Maybe they do. They won't know that it's yours that I wrapped up because it's blind. Anyway, I know this morning was a little extra chit-chatty. But it's Saturday morning, and I had a couple of different stories to tell you. So hopefully you stuck around. If not, no biggie either. But I will see you tomorrow. That is the end of Flossmas episode 11. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, I love everything you guys are doing for me. All the love. Read all your comments. I love them. Thank you so much for all the love and the support and that you're giving me. I'm working on the recipe book. I got a couple more recipes last night. Maybe tomorrow I'll tell you it's ready. But either way, go download that crossword PDF, get it filled in 1 through 11, and then you're caught up, ready to go. Hope you get some stitching time in today, and I'll see you tomorrow.